Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. Okay guys, so today's video brought to you by betopenly.com, the world's first peer-to-peer sports betting site. I know you guys have heard me say it many times before, but you're not going to find better value out there. So if you haven't checked them out, guys, definitely check them out. All right, so we finished 1-1 yesterday. We got our 2-unit win, so we picked up a 1-unit play on our free picks. We lost the Oakland game. Now, let's talk about that for a second. Okay, so in yesterday's video, I made a point of mentioning how, we're going to be on unattractive plays. We're going to be on, the plays that the public aren't on. And I think a lot of you guys played Chicago, and I'm happy you won. Okay, if you bet Chicago, I'm happy you won. I'm sorry that, most of us lost, but I'm happy for you few guys who played Chicago. But that's the kind of game I'm talking about. Okay, now let me tell you a little something about that Chicago game. So yeah, I know you guys talk about, Chicago roughs up lefty pitching. I'll give you that. Okay, you can look at the other statistic that Oakland has won 8 straight games at home against Chicago. Okay, but when you have this many steam bets and you have that much of the public on the other side, I know it did not work out yesterday, so it's not a good example. But more times than not, those games will come in. Now, nice thing for us about that game. After I gave that pick, 2 more steam bets came in on Oakland. 2 more steam bets came in on Oakland. Had those steam bets come in before, it probably would have been a 2-unit play as well. So I'm glad it wasn't a 2-unit play, but had those steam bets come in, probably would have been a 2-unit play. All the steam and all the sharps were on Oakland yesterday. And it didn't turn out, okay? Chicago won that game. But still going back, and I tell you guys, I always go back and I look at my picks. I know a few guys I've talked to, and I've told you guys, basically, I spent the better part of Monday going back through all the, not just all my NFL picks. I went through every NFL game because NFL was weird this weekend. I went back through this pick, guys. Every single day that pick comes up. Every single day, I will take Oakland again with that kind of steam, that kind of money distribution. Absolutely. So that being said, if you bet on Chicago, cool. All right, congratulations. I'm sorry to everyone else that we lost, but those are the games I'm talking about. These are the unattractive games that in the long run will be very profitable to bet against the public. All right. So anyways, guys, I have 2 plays for you guys today. I have 2 additional plays in Masterclass. Before I get into it, guys, one last thing to talk about quickly, and I owe everybody an apology. I owe everyone an apology. I procrastinated a little bit. I was waiting for a line to come back on our political play. Okay, so I'm not saying it's dead. I'm not saying that we can't look at it again, but the play I was going to give you in politics has changed a little bit after today's debate. The lines have shifted. I'm going to look at them tomorrow. I do believe the lines are going to come back, and I think we're going to have another opportunity to get this play. Now, you might think by me saying that I'm taking Biden, because Biden went from being a minus 120 favorite all the way up to a minus 150 favorite. That's not the case, okay? So don't just interpret that and go out and blindly bet Biden. The play that I have for you guys is a structured play. It requires a few different moving parts. Okay, one way or another, guys, I will get you the play on it, but I think it's going to come back, so let's give it some time. In all honesty, I was actually filming it today and editing it, and then the lines went off the board during the presidential debate, and then when they came back up, the lines were much different. So I apologize for that. Okay. And again, I call it procrastination. It wasn't really procrastination. The reality is, I have a fair amount of large bets on the presidential election. I do. I have a fair amount of large bets, and there's absolutely no question I've moved lines. I've moved the lines because I bet a lot of money at a lot of different books, and I was hoping, because what's happened so far is every time I bet the lines, there's money that comes back on the other side, and I get that opportunity again. And it was my hope that one of the parts of my bet was going to be bet, and it was going to bring that line down, and I was going to be able to give it to you guys. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. The line got away, but I honestly do think, given what we've seen so far, I think this line comes back. I think it comes back, and I think that we're able to get this bet in. So I apologize. I will keep you guys posted on that, but yeah, that's it. I'll keep you posted. All right. So anyways, guys, 2 plays for today. First, we have Toronto and Tampa. Okay, so we're going to take Toronto and Tampa, and we're going to go under 7 minus 105. So Toronto, Tampa, under 7 minus 105 in that game. We do have steam on the under in that game. I regret not taking the under yesterday. I was looking at it. I just ultimately, okay, so yesterday, guys, the reason we didn't take the under in the Tampa game, I like trop field unders. A lot of this had to do with the fact that I didn't like the Blue Jays plan going into this game. I really didn't. Okay, so the Jays plan was to start a guy for 3 innings, relieve him with another guy for 3 innings, and go your bullpen. So Tampa Bay can put runs up. There's no question. And I actually expected, even though they got shut out, I expected the Jays to, get a couple runs in this game. And my concern was that Tampa would be able to get to one of these 3 pitchers, if not 4 pitchers, right? That was my ultimate concern. So I like the trop field under. Getting 7.5 in a game like that, I like that. But my concern was you're not going with your ace. So, what if a guy gets lit up for 3 or 4 runs? Tampa's certainly capable of that, especially if they can get 2 or 3 runs off a starter and a couple runs off another guy, and then late inning. I mean, we know what Tampa does in late innings, right? Hammers the ball. So, again, I wish I had taken the under, but again, sometimes I guess I'm overly conservative with that kind of stuff. But anyways, we laid off on that, but we like the under in this game, guys. So we're going to go Toronto, Tampa, under 7, minus 105. Okay, last pick, guys. We're going to go Cincinnati in this game. Okay, so Cincinnati plus 115 on the money line. Again, we have steam in this game. I like Cincinnati, guys. I think it's a fair amount of value that we're getting here. Pitching matchup, guys, this favors Cincinnati. I know Atlanta can put up runs. There's no question about that. Atlanta can put up runs, but the playoffs are the playoffs, guys. Everybody takes it to that next level, and pitching is a premium. So you have to like the pitching matchup here, especially for Cincinnati. Okay, so we're gonna take Cincinnati plus the money, plus 115, and that's gonna be our play. Okay, so that's it, guys. Just the 2 picks today. I have 2 additional plays in Masterclass. I will get the presidential election pick out to you guys. One way or another. I'm going to hope that the line comes back and, I can get an advantageous position for us. But either way, guys, there's quite a few bets. Like right now, I'll be honest, I have close to 80 different bets on the presidential election because there's value left, right, and center. I'm going to give you my main bet, but I'm probably going to do like a presidential special election video where I can give you a bunch of like little kind of quarter unit, half unit plays that you can play going into this. All right. So there'll be money to be made. We will get some picks out to you guys. Fear not. But again, I guess, at the end of the day, I apologize I didn't get it out sooner, but it wasn't really, I said procrastinating. It wasn't so much procrastinating. It was more or less I was dragging my heels because I was hoping that line would come back. It's come back every time. And then with today's debate, the line has gone the other way in part of our bet. So anyways, guys, we'll get it figured out. Today's debate was interesting, to say the least. I'm sure most of you guys watched it. It was interesting. We'll leave it at that, right? Okay, guys. So anyways, that is it for us today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more plays. I'm so happy to be doing playoff baseball. Last year crushed playoff baseball, and hope to do the same. We started with a very small win in the free picks, just with our 1 unit play, with our 2 unit play, and we lost our 1 unit play. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. So as always, have a very lucky day.